Highly creative people are usually looked at differently, mostly because of how they think or how they're able to come up with ideas, even while under pressure. Even as everyone is creative in their own way, highly creative people are simply different and they set themselves apart from others, whether it's in terms of what they like or dislike, or even how they're built to think. In today's video, we'll be showing you 7 surprising traits of highly creative people. Do stay tuned and enjoy. Number 1. They're objective about their work. No matter how good you find their work to be, highly creative people will always find a flaw or see something that needs improvement. They almost never do anything without being objective, and even though this might seem like they don't feel comfortable with their work, it's just a simple case of them always wanting to be perfect. Because of this, they're also very open to receiving criticism to help them determine which areas they need to do better. Number 2. They use procrastination as a tool. Even as you'll mostly hear about people talk about how bad procrastination can be, and also how you need to stay clear of it, the situation is completely different for highly creative people. The thing is, highly creative people tend to work better under pressure, and because of this, they purposefully delay their work until the last minute so they can experience that late rush that comes with having to meet a deadline. While it's also possible that they might also lose track of their time quite often, delaying their work is something that is incredibly comfortable for them, and it's also what leads to the next point. Number 3. They're incredibly calm under pressure. Most highly creative people have a system or a plan that works for them every time they need to work late or meet a late deadline, and this is why, unlike the regular person, you won't find these individuals trembling with fear when they're under such pressure. These people subconsciously make a mental note of what they're supposed to do, and when it's time to do it, you'll find them working at a faster rate, not only because they can work faster than you, but it's because they already know exactly what they want to do, and they've been piling up the ideas in their head, and what they only need next is to put those ideas down. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel to learn more about different personalities. Number 4. They can be highly sensitive. Highly creative people are deep thinkers who think and feel everything around them deeply. They also make instant connections with things or people around them, and sometimes this might cloud their judgment. In most cases, highly creative people tend to make decisions based on how they feel in the moment or what their intuition tells them. This sometimes even leads to hurt or heartbreak, but the thing about them again is that they're always keen to draw inspiration from their pain. Number 5. They don't mind being alone. Highly creative people might not generally be loners, but they surely don't mind being alone. They don't mind having the whole room to themselves without any disturbance, and even when they're in a team, they prefer to work alone as it helps them reflect and think about new ideas. Number 6. They have strong intuition. While there's a big difference between making decisions based on how you feel and making decisions based on logic or being realistic, highly creative people are more inclined to sticking with their gut feeling rather than going with logic. And what's more is that most times, their intuition is always right. They tend to follow their heart more, and even though this can lead to risks, they're always open for whatever the outcome is. Number 7. They learn from their mistakes. When we're faced with a serious challenge or when we've tried something and it doesn't seem to work, we tend to leave it for a later time or even completely forget about it. However, highly creative people tend to back up almost immediately and fix their mistakes to then try again in their endeavors. They see mistakes or failures as something that leads to improvement, and because of this, they remain persistent and also learn to persevere in order to keep going and moving forward towards their goals. These individuals are also very open to new experiences, and you won't find them sticking to one thing for far too long, as they always want to explore and try out new things. This, like with the others, is just among the things that broadens their creativity and helps them come up with new ideas at all times. Which of these traits make you think of yourself as highly creative? Let us know in the comment section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out 7 Odd Habits of Highly Intelligent People.